Hello everybody and welcome to week 3 of the ENC Draft League Season 5. This week we're playing my friend Collin and his team Appalachian Aggron. We played in Season 4 in week 1 and of the finals, which was really hype. That's the first time I've ever met like one of my friends in finals. Usually we end up eliminating each other in semis or quarters or sometimes both, in the case of WCSL 4, whatever the last one was. But anyway, Collin and I are off to a great start. We're currently tied for first place with +8 differential, which is actually crazy. That's so fun that we play week 3 when we're both tied for first place. My team hasn't changed, and we'll get to that in a moment. But his team is Iron Bundle, Tapu Fini, Victini, what's this guy called? Hippowdon, Dracozolt, Mega Aggron, Umbreon, Mousehold, Oricorio, and Armaldo. So overall, he's got some very fast Pokemon like this guy, and then this guy Under the Sand. Victini is just 100 all around, so it can go fast with a Scarf, or just hit hard with a Band, or Boots. Speaking of Boots, I think that's like one of the team's few weaknesses, is that the two heaviest hitters on the team are both weak to Rock, and they both really don't want to hold Boots. Victini doesn't mind it. I guess Iron Bundle doesn't mind it either. But they just want to hold choice items, really. But having Boots really hurts them. And he's got okay removal. Tapu Fini's a decent remover with Defog, but then he has to remove his own terrain at the same time, which means that he's susceptible to something like Spore. He also has Tidy Up, which I think is why he drafted Mousehold. This guy gets Defog, and then he also wanted a spinner in case he wants to set his own hazards with Hippo or Aggron. He's got a spinner as well. Into me, the ones that I've got my eye on are Iron Bundle, because obviously I've got Palafin and Garchomp, right? Iron Bundle is incredible into both of those. Water moves hit Volcarona and this guy. Ice move here, Ice move here. Just really good into... I mean, that's the problem with Iron Bundle, right? It's good coverage into every team, right? There's no team that can resist Iron Bundle unless you have... there are mons that resist it, but it's usually something like a Water Absorber, like something like that. Next up, I think he's going to bring Fini, because I think he really is going to need something to switch in on Dragon moves. It also takes Dark hits particularly well. Potentially Fighting hits. It'll resist both Bug and Fire, which is really big. And it also resists Water. So Tapu Fini's a great defensive switch for him. I'm not sure if he brings Dracozolt, but I think Dracozolt is pretty scary into my team, because I don't have... I mean, like, I've got a Mungus, right? That's like my electric resist. Garchomp would be my electric immunity, but that's weak to Dragon, so it doesn't really work on switching into Dracozolt. If he gets a read right, then he just kills me. And I'm also slower than him, understand, so he'll just kill me that way after I come in. He doesn't even need to go for the read. I do have potentially Volt Absorb Kilowatt Roll, but that just goes down to Dragon moves. I'm not protected by the Misty Terrain because I'm not grounded. So I think that could come, and if that comes, then this also has to come, unless he's going to be crazy and use my Sand against me, which he could do. And the problem is that he's very limited after that point. Maybe he could drop this guy. The big thing is that he really wants Umbreon, because Umbreon switches in on... it's really his best Amoonguss switch, right? You could go Safety Goggles Umbreon, or you don't even need the Safety Goggles. You can just wait to wake up. But it can pass Wishes with Baton Pass. It's really annoying. Yeah, I think Umbreon does come for the Amoonguss, and just for, like, sponging Kilowatt Roll hits. If I weren't running Bug Buzz on Volk, it would be okay into that. I mean, I do just set up on it. And it also is just the best switch for this guy, pretty much. I don't get that much HP back through Strength Sap. He doesn't care about getting burned, and in fact, if he's synchronized, it's probably better for him than it is for me. I guess, no, it would hinder his foul play, but neither one really wants to be burned. But no, it probably still is worse for him than it is for me. Then that means that there's only one slot left between Victini and Aggron, and I honestly think Victini is scarier for me. Aggron's pretty deal-withable for a team as physical as mine, which is pretty surprising, because you'd expect Aggron to wall physical guys. But the Garchomp is huge, right? Garchomp, even like full Fizz if Aggron goes down to like 2 Earthquakes in the sand. Maybe not, no, I think I need Spikes up for that to happen. But, I mean, Volk can switch in on a Body Press or Heavy Slam, take, like, pretty good damage, like 30 or 40%. But then he's scared out, and I get a free Quiver Dance, because he can't take a Flamethrower. But the big one is Corsola. Corsola is actually just crazy into Aggron. Aggron can't even two-shot me with Heavy Slam. I have to be fully attack invested, which I don't think it does. So actually, I wouldn't be surprised if Aggron stays on the bench. But if it came over Dracozolt, I would not be disappointed to see that, because I think Dracozolt is very scary, and I don't want to deal with it. And that if it is these 5 or if it is these 6 or these 6, that means that there's gonna not be a Terra Captain. And I am very hopeful that that's the case, because I do not want to play against Terra Captain Mousehold, and I do not want to play against Terra Captain Oricorio. Actually, Mousehold I'm not too worried about, because I do have this Ghost type. I just have to keep him alive long enough to, take out the Mousehold. Oricorio is one that I am a little bit worried about, but I'm hoping that the Tyranitar is going to scare it off. Unfortunately, both of its Terra types are strong into Tyranitar, both grass and ground. Into me, I think it would be Terra Grass, because it needs one of them, obviously. It can't be flying because it needs to break Tyranitar. That's the point of it Terraing. Terra Grass would also provide it a Jet Punch resist and a Spore immunity, as well as, well, not... It would have a ground immunity before it tears, but then it'll keep turn a ground immunity into a ground resist instead of something neutral. And his team is a little bit ground weak, aside from, yeah, that one flying type. I mean, Hippo doesn't really mind taking hits, but when my ground type attacker has Sand Force, those neutral hits with high defense are a little bit less. You're taking a little bit more than you want to. Yeah, so that's the squad. That's what I expect. I would... I mean, Mousehold. Yeah, it's kind of up in the air which 6. I think these top 4, maybe not Victini. I think these 4 have to come, right? I don't think there's any way around these 4 coming. And then I think these 5 are the best 5 for him, and then he just takes his pick of the last one, and I think Victini is the better of the 2. So I think this is the best 6 for him. Yeah, we can look at what I've done. This Garchomp is max attack, obviously, because Sand Force is actually huge in this matchup. It actually gives me some crazy damage onto his guys. Let's put in Umbreon. Let's see if we can get a physical defense one. Oh, I can make it physical defense. Earthquake to 37, right? Make me +2 in the sand. Am I Mega'd? Why is this not killing? Oh, it doesn't have Sand Force. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy damage into max Bizdef Umbreon. Rocks up, it's dead. Spikes up, it's dead. Either one. And even then, even with neither, still 80% chance to kill. Let's put in Aggron. Aggron-mega. If it's special defense, it lives. But if it's physical defense, dies with spikes. That's crazy. That's crazy damage. Tapu Fini. Let's do that next. Tapu Fini, physically defensive. Dead in sand. That's ridiculous. This is insane. Obviously, I have to get to +2, but what I'm realizing is that it's actually not that hard to get to +2 when I have Spore on the team. It's pretty easy. Also, another thing that I realized in some of my prep games, Cursed Body can be clutch. If I come in on the Umbreon, take a foul play and curse it, then I can just switch to T-Tar and get not T-Tar. I can switch to Garchomp and get a free SD for nothing. If he stays in and goes for like Wish or Protect or Baton Pass, maybe not Baton Pass, but if he stays in, I just get a free SD, and that's gonna be a kill probably. That's ridiculous. And I only actually need 2 of the moves. I need Earthquake, and then I have Scale Shot to boost my speed. At +1, I'm faster than everything except for Scarf Victini, and then this guy under Sand. And then Spikes, I just feel like, Spikes can set up a sweep for either this guy in the late game or the Volk in the late game, and then Sword Stance to boost my attack, obviously. This speed is faster than max speed Dracozolt, which also covers, it's a couple points faster than Iron Bundle when I'm at +1. So, faster than everything at +1, and if I can get to +2, I'll be faster than this. Or if Sandstorm runs out, if I can stall it out, I'm faster than him outside of Sandstorm. So that's what this is for. Next up is the T-Tar, and this one's a little bit weird. This is way more speed than you'd expect to run on T-Tar, and I'm hoping to catch him off guard with that. This is faster than -1 Victini, because Victini's favorite move to click is going to be V-Create. And V-Create into the Garchomp actually takes it quite well, even unmega'd, yeah. When we put in Tyranitar, this Tyranitar is gonna live 4 of them, right? From max attack with boots. But then he's gonna get his speed dropped by 1 to 218. I'm 219. He's probably not gonna expect me to be nearly max speed T-Tar. So he might actually even stay in and go for U-turn to get some more chip on me, and then boom, dead to knockoff, because it also lowers his physical defense. Boom, dead to knockoff. So I'm hoping that happens. I would love to put Pursuit on this guy, like so much, but it's illegal. Last move I put Thunder Punch, just to deal, like at least like 40% to Tapu Fini, if it comes in on me, because Tapu Fini or Hippowdon are the two switches for this guy. I think I go for knockoff the first time around, regardless, because, you know, removing an item is good from both of them. But if I see he has a tendency to go Fini, I can click my Thunder Punch. Let me go back to physically defensive. It's not that much damage. It's actually only 30%. But, you know, if I have Rocks up, that's equating to like 36 to 41%. And there's also Take a Sandstorm that we got to keep in mind. Wait, no, it's not 36. Rocks is 12%. So that'd be 42. And then Sandstorm brings that up to 48. Actually, I feel like I could get that up to a 3-hit KO. Oh no, it is guaranteed 3-hit KO. Okay, I can make it a guaranteed 2-hit KO? Guaranteed 3-hit KO? Oh, because leftovers. No. I'm doing something wrong with my math. But it's okay damage. It's actually the same as Stone Edge, but I don't have to miss. Maybe, in fact, if it is the same as Stone Edge, then maybe it's worth it to do Earthquake instead, because that's a lot more into this guy. What else in this team's weak to ground? It's a mid-ground for that. But Thunder Punch is a mid-ground for Fini or Bundle or Oricorio. But there's no way Oricorio comes in on me, so I don't even need to worry about that. And Bundle also probably doesn't come in on me. I wish this guy got, like, Seed Bomb. That would be perfect, because that would hit Fini and Hippo, which are the two that I'm trying to cover with my mid-ground. Earthquake or Thunder Punch. Earthquake or Thunder Punch. And obviously it can't be... I would love to put Rocks in that last slot. Also, I have to consider Dragon Tail. But that is... Fini's immune to that. I'll think about that. I might go back to Dragon Tail, actually. I think it's between Dragon Tail and Thunder Punch. I've never actually clicked Thunder Punch in my testing, so we'll have to see. Next up, we have Corsola, and this one I'm very excited about. It's nearly max physical defense with just enough special defense to live 2 Specs Ice Beams from Iron Bundle. Then I've got Nightshade, Will-O-Wisp, Strength Sap, Stealth Rock. Originally I did some crazy set, which I'm not going to reveal because I might actually whip it out in a future video, or in a future match. But Rocks Up is important for like those Garchomp breakpoints that I mentioned. I can't run it on T-Tar because I need the Assault Vest to take the bundle attacks. It's like my bundle Ice Switch in. Not great on water, but it's a good Ice Switch in. Actually, let me see Iron Bundle specs into my Tyranitar. Do I live 2 Hydro? No, I don't live 2 Hydros. I live 2 Hydros from Boots, though, I think. Yes, I do. Okay. So I'll have to keep that in mind. I can switch it on 2 from Boots, and from specs I cannot. Strength Sap heals me, like, almost to full from, like, any of the physical attackers, right? Like, I'm getting a full heal. I also probably Mouse Hold, too. Will-O-Wisp is great for, like... when I'm out of the Misty Terrain. Gotta be careful about that. And then Nightshade's just consistent damage. This guy can come in on a lot of guys. The only problem is that if these guys are choiced, then it's really difficult to come in on them. Because they can two-shot me. And as well, this guy in Sand, outside of Sand too, because he's just faster than me. I can't come in on Bolt Beak and then take another Bolt Beak. I'd have to come in on the Dragon move, which I can do through Garchomp, but it's risky, because if he goes for the Dragon move the first time, then he just kills my Garchomp. Next up, we got Bisharp with knockoff Low Kick, Sucker Punch, Swords Dance. This guy, I mean, I guess he technically can win, but he's not designed to win. He's designed to come in and force Bundle out. He can come in on either the Hydro or the Ice Beam once, force it out into something, get an item removed, just get some damage, and then if it's Hippo that comes in on me, I can Terra Flying, Swords Dance, and then go for game. And then Sucker Punch is always an end game possibility, as we saw with Weaselman Week 1. Next up, we have Volcarona with Flamethrower, Bug Buzz, Giga Drain, Quiver Dance. No Roost is risky, but I think I need all the coverage this week, because I need Giga Drain for these 2, actually these 3, Bug Buzz for these 3, and then I also decided that I needed Flamethrower in case it's Aggron in the last slot. Quiver Dance, I have the same speed as Garchomp, so it's the same sort of calcs where I'm faster than Dracozolt outside of Sand, and then at +1 I'm faster than Bundle. Max Special Attack to give me the best possible rolls. There's one that's really scary, is that Victini. I think it could go up to like 24 and still be faster than Silvally at at +1. Bug Buzz with Stealth Rock is... this one's Boots. Let's make it not Boots. It's only a 75% chance to one-shot. So if it's taking a turn of Sand Chip, then it's possible. Basically, the idea is I just need to chip the Victini to about 70% to get it. Let me see. The amount of special attack also is very important for Tapu Fini. We'll just do Fizzdaff 1. Giga Drain at +1 is 64. Then I'm assuming he hazes me. Then I drop to neutral, and the next one does 43. So I two-shot Tapu Fini even after a haze. So this guy kind of also forces Tapu Fini in, because he's basically saying, okay, I'm going to see if you have Giga Drain, and I'm also going to haze away your Quiver Dance. So he kind of does just delay my sweep a little bit, but he has to sack his Fini to do it, and then I can come in later and resume the sweep, right? The other way he has of stopping my sweep is with Hippo. The way it works out is that if there's no stand up when I send in Volk, I can send it in at pretty much any point on Umbreon. I send in Volk on his Wish or Protect or whatever. Then I Quiver Dance on his switch, presumably to Fini, but if we assume Fini's gone down, he'll switch into Hippo, right? Then I know that after Hippo goes down, he can go straight to his Rayquazolt to Revenge Kill me. So I have to set up a second Quiver Dance on Hippo. And if he recognizes that and he's Whirlwind Hippo, he can stop the sweep right then. Well, not even stop it. It doesn't kill me unless he's knocked off my Boots, which he doesn't really have a great knock offer. Except for, like, Armaldo, which I don't think comes because I think its other guys are more important. So that's the problem. If it's Whirlwind Hippo, then I can never get the +2 that I need to take out Dracozolt. But if it's not Whirlwind Hippo, Hippo would have to have a Rock move, and I don't think it can fit it. I think it absolutely needs Earthquake. I think it needs Slack Off, and I think it really wants Rocks here. The last move, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that it's probably Ice Fang. Oh, it could be Rock Slide though. I don't know, because I was thinking Ice Fang because that hits Garchomp and Kilowattrel, but Rock Slide also hits Kilowattrel and still hits Volcarona. So it's tough. It's between Rock Slide or Ice Fang. So we'll have to see. Last one Among Us. This guy's great. He's great here. Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Energy Ball, Spore. Originally, I had this as Synthesis, but then I realized I wasn't healing enough in Sand, and then I had it as... I tried Nature Power, which was really fun. In Misty Terrain, that turns into Moonblast, which gives me a way to hit Umbreon for like 35%, which will 3-shot it, but the problem is it's got Wish Protect. Originally, and then I settled on Energy Ball, because that meant I could lower my special attack by a lot. It was like up to here earlier, and then I dropped it to about here, gave me a ton more defense, and then still lots of HP, which is really good. The idea with this guy is that with my Yachi Berry, I will live either Hydro... I can switch it on a Hydro Pump and then take an Ice Beam from Boots Bundle, or I can live an Ice Beam from Boots Bundle, or from Specs Bundle, and kill it back with Energy Ball. I'd love to kill it with Giga Drain because then I get all my HP back, but it just it's not in the cards for this guy. He would need to do too much special attack. There is a case, though, if it's Iron Bundle, Specs with Rocks up, and then we put in Among Us, Giga Drain does 90%, so it will kill after... Oh, no, also, but the bundle can go up to 88 HP and still be faster. Okay, Giga Drain will kill with Rocks, but not with Spikes, I think. Yeah, not with Spikes, but maybe Spikes and a turn of Sand. Guaranteed to Oko. Yeah, so if he's taking a turn of Sand and Spikes, he's dead. That's good to know. That's the squad, and there's also some important stuff that I learned in my testing. Big thing is that Sandstorm damage goes before Wish Healing, but Wish Healing goes before Burn and Leftovers. So the order would be Sandstorm Chip first, then Wish Healing, then Leftovers, then Burn. So Umbreon, if I can get it to 6%, he can't heal with Wish, because all I gotta do is switch in T-Tar on the Protect turn, and he's dead. I can chip the Victini into range with a couple turns of Sandstorm. Basically, I'd switch in T-Tar, give it a Sand Chip. Then I can also switch in Rocky Helmet. Actually, this is more than Sandstorm, because this is double Sandstorm. So I need to do 1/4, which would be 2 Rough Skins, actually. That's perfect, and that puts it in range for... No, I need 3. So I do Sandstorm once, then Rough Skin twice, I think, or Rough Skin 3 times. It's a lot of chip to take on my Garchomp, but it's doable. It's gonna be exciting though, I think, nonetheless. So stay tuned for that, and we'll hop into it. bad luck, have fun. Alright. Bundle, Dracozolt, Hippo, no Mega, and no Victini is actually pretty good. Pretty good, actually. No Victini is big for Volcarona. I think I am still gonna lead this guy. Oh, we gotta join. Oh, Collin got it. Yeah, I think I am just gonna lead Corsola, in all honesty. I'm hoping for... That looks like Tantamouse. Baby's hiding behind Hippo. I do need to keep this alive because Mouse holds a big problem. So maybe... is Garchomp better? Okay, what's his lead? Damn, he got the lead right. Alright, well, I'm going Among Us. Hard Among Us. I hope he doesn't have Ice Beam. I think it does need Haze and Defog, though. I don't think he can afford to drop Surf or Moonblast. Because with no Surf, he doesn't hit... with no Surf, he doesn't hit Volk, and with no Moonblast, he doesn't hit... Whatever. This is fine with me. I will Giga Drain. Actually, does he just go hard Zolt? I mean, whatever. This is the guy that I'd want in if Zolt comes in. Rocks up for him. Huge damage for me. Giga Drain of 53. That's within range of no special defense. I mean, I think he could easily go Zolt. Yeah, nice. Oh, that didn't do anything. Okay, how much does that do to Zolt? Sludge... Wait, that's Assault Vest, I think. Yeah, it's Assault Vest. I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna go Chomp. Yeah, get off. Is it Sandstream? It's not. It's not Sandstream, guy. Spikes up. I think he's gonna foul play me. So I will go... I'll just go back Among Us just to see. Should be Finny, maybe? Maybe I should have Giga Drained if it's Finny. Oh, that guy comes in. Now, the thing is, I think I'm out of range of Specs Ice Beam. That's a crit. Okay, let's see what kind of damage that is. With Sand up, yeah, it looks like... Actually, no, it could be Boots. It's looking like Boots if it's crit damage in the sand. So he's able to switch moves. I think I go back to Among Us. And now that I know it's boots, I do not die to Ice Beam, it looks like. Why is it doing more here, though? Yeah, nice. That's huge. And that's something that's only going to work once. If we play in playoffs, I can't do that again. Now I'm going to Crybaby. I'm getting my regen back. You got the disable, nice. Okay, I've seen 2 moves. I am going to either Strength Sap or Rocks. I think I'm going to Strength Sap. It is Whirlwind. %56 chance to KO. Actually, I just want Spikes Up. Get some regen back. This is fine. I'll Strength Sap. Let's see if he's synchronized. It is synchronized. Okay, that's fine. I don't use my physical attacks and he uses his. He can't attack. Let's see, so if he goes for Wish here, I go Chomp. Yeah, he just goes Hard Baton Pass. Finny in. That's fine because now I can go Among Us. Calm Mind. Energy Ball's better here. I mean, I think I've got guys faster than him. This doesn't even kill me. Chomp always revenged. He's gonna Slack, but that's okay because I get a... Oh, that's fine. He's gonna go Umbreon, but it's okay because I'll get health back. Give it all back, baby. He's Whirlwinding. Get a free knock. Zolt comes in, but it doesn't even kill me. Even Bolt Beak doesn't kill me. He could just switch, but it's dead to rocks when it comes back in, so it doesn't change a thing. My Corsola is a little bit low, so it's a little bit scary for Mousehold. That's fine by me. Going Among Us. Last turn of this, so I go to this guy now. He's dead to rocks. He doesn't know that that goes after Wish. Oh, maybe he did. Quiver Dance. He's gonna go for Pop Bomb, but he's gonna get burned. Burn, 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 burn. Nice. Crybaby. Strength Sap. He got it disabled too. I think I just have to stay in though, unfortunately. I guess I go for Nightshade in case he switches. Oh, whoops! I clicked first. That was really scary. I think the Amoonguss Yache Berry was like the game-winning play because that meant Bundle did not get to come in and do any of the shenanigans that it wants to do. Everybody really did their role pretty well. I was very impressed with everybody. The big thing, Volcarona, it forced him into a position where he kind of had to burn his mouse hold. Very well played to Collin. That was our first time playing singles, he pointed out to me. So that's really exciting. We've played it in doubles like a lot, so that's cool. Next week I will be playing Sigtrix, so I just don't get a break. So stay tuned for that. Sigtrix team is pretty cool. He's got a Mega DNC team with some, some balance around here. Some actually crazy low tier sweepers with the Shell Smash here and the Swift Swim, Vicious Rend there. So that's gonna be very exciting. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, see you next time. Take care and bye bye.